Take a look. This is from our TxDOT camera. This is live, happening right now. Snow flurries. This is at 75 and Forest Lane. So, you know, we expected, Mariel, this Arctic blast that we've been talking about. I'm not sure if we expected these snow flurries, but what a nice surprise, especially for all the kiddos who were like either peeking outside or running outside to like catch some on their tongues.
Yeah, I know. So in the forecast, like days leading up to this, we're like, okay, we could see some flurries, but this air is so dry, this air is so cold that we're really not expecting it to be more than just that, just flurries. But it is kind of nice that we're seeing it now kind of spread out across the area. I thought we would maybe only see it for some of our northern counties, but it did make it into the Metroplex, and that's a nice view for those of us that, you know, don't have to be outside because it's just downright cold. You know, just a few locations seeing the flurries, but everyone experiencing the intense cold. 20 degrees right now at DFW. But it feels like 2 degrees. Winds are out of the north and west, sustained at 29 miles per hour. That's the bigger story, that we are seeing the intense cold and the high winds. That's really lowering the wind chill because that's impacting everybody. Look at the flurries on our radar. We're not really seeing too much of them, although they're really nice to look at because it's not the kind that's going to really impact our weather all that much, or impact our travel, I should say, all that much. We have still a little bit of action going on across portions of Parker County. Tarrant County already seeing a lot of it kind of dissipate. Just south of South Lake, though, seeing a little bit of that activity from Carrollton to Irving, portions of western Dallas. Dallas County seeing some of that snow, and this is really extending towards portions of Grand Prairie there along Interstate 30. We're seeing a little bit of that activity. And in downtown Dallas, also seeing a little bit of that within the last 30 minutes. I do want to emphasize it's the cold air that is the dangerous part of this system, at least for us here locally. The wind chill advisory is in place right now, and it will be in place through midday tomorrow for wind chills that'll be sub-zero at points throughout the afternoon and tonight. A hard freeze warning also in place for North Texas, and this is because of the dangerous cold. Temperatures will be in the single digits. This is the kind of air that has the potential to bust exposed pipes. So I really hope that you're prepared your homes for this event. Temperature has already dropped to 18 degrees in Fort Worth, 17 in Denton, 20 in McKinney, 22 in Greenville, Decatur, 13 degrees, and a cold 11 degrees in Seymour, Texas. We're expecting that wind chill to stay sub-zero really across our western counties here in North Texas, but along the I-35 corridor, very close to zero with -1 right now in Denton. 1 degree is what it feels like in Fort Worth, 4 degrees in Dallas, 3 in McKinney. And really the reason we have that intense wind chill is because of those strong winds that are coming in from the north and west. So here's what you can expect. The rest of today, do not expect that snow to continue. A lot of us will see the drying out, and we're not going to see any significant accumulation out of this. But we are going to continue to see the freezing temperatures, the single-digit wind chills, the wind gusts 40 to 45 miles per hour at times, not consistent. Friday, the coldest temperature will happen in the morning. Sub-zero wind chills likely. It'll be freezing all day. And then Christmas weekend, it's going to be cold and dry. We will see some sunshine, and it's not going to be as windy, so it'll be a bit more bearable to be outdoors. We are expecting that temperature to still drop this afternoon. I'm expecting the teens with the single-digit wind chills, some of us even sub-zero through this afternoon, and especially by tomorrow morning, that temperature drops to 10 degrees in Fort Worth, 11 in Dallas, 9 for Denton and in McKinney. This is the coldest air we've experienced since February of 2021, although it does not stay around as long as it did back then. -5, -6 will be possible for the feels like temperatures, and the coldest air, it's, like I said, yet to come. I'm expecting 11 degrees in the Metroplex Friday morning. We stay below freezing at least through Christmas morning. We may barely make it above freezing Saturday afternoon, but I don't have my hopes up for that one. Temperatures climb back into the 50s and 60s for next week. I am expecting that gradual warm up early next week. Sonia.
You know, Mariel, my niece and nephew, Eliana and Jacob, they're watching us right now from Houston, wishing they were here because they wanted it to snow so badly.
Oh, well, maybe we can send a little bit that way.
We'll
hey,
send
it's
some
going
video.
to get cold for them, that's for sure.
It is.
Yes.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
In Houston. Okay, it'll get cold, you guys. Bundle up.